White House tells Americans, suck it up for the sake of the liberal world order. Yeah, the liberal new world order, I should say. These people don't care anything about you. They pretend they do. These liberals, these leftists pretend they care about the regular people, but they really don't. They snub their nose at you. They talk to you like you're a child, and they believe that their ideology is best for everyone. But before we get started, go ahead, hit that like button, share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon where I talk about things I can't talk about here. And there's also a link to my merch store where I got tons of t-shirts, so check that out. All right, let's talk about this news. The White House has told Americans they must continue to endure crippling high gas prices in order to preserve the liberal world order and support Ukraine. Yes, really. The comments were made by Biden advisor Brian Deese during a CNN interview when he was asked about the cost of living crisis. And again, these people do not care that you're struggling. They don't care that gas is super duper high right now. They don't care about any of that stuff because they want to launder money. They want to take all your money, all your tax dollars, and launder it through Ukraine. That's what this is all about. It's a money laundering scheme. But quote, what do you say to those families that say, "Listen, we can't afford to pay 4.85 a gallon for months, if not years?" The host asked Deese. Quote, "This is about the future of the liberal world order, and we have to stand firm," Deese responded. These people are telling you. I mean, I can't. They're actually admitting this stuff. They know how people feel about the world, about the word world order and all that other stuff, but they continue to use it because it's something about it. And the Bible speaks on it too, where the devil has to tell you what they're gonna do to you. They have to tell you this stuff. So it's crazy hearing them actually use these terms. But countless Americans couldn't care less about preserving the liberal world order in support of Ukraine and would undoubtedly rather put America first. I mean, overwhelming majority of Americans believe in this. Indeed, polls have shown that whenever they're told the consequences of supporting Ukraine, uh, appetite for American involvement plummets. But that's not the view of the president, who also said yesterday that Americans should suffer pain at the pump for quote as long as it takes because Putin is a bad man. I mean, come on. Well, Biden once again blames Russia for high gas prices, despite inflation already soaring before the war in Ukraine and his sanctions exacerbating the crisis. As Rasmussen poll found that only 11% of Americans believe that the Biden administration narrative on Vladimir Putin is to blame for record gas prices. Quote, the Biden regime is crashing the global economy just to stick it to Putin, and they don't give a damn how Americans and Europeans have to suffer, comments Chris Manahan. Quote, you must be made to suffer for as long as it takes to secure the future of the liberal world order and ensure every town, city, state, and nation throughout the world can host a gay pride parade. Biden loyalists have become increasingly absurd in trying to explain away gas price hikes and inflation, with former Treasury Secretary Larry Summers blaming people who downplay what happened on January 6th. BlackRock CEO Larry Fink also ludicrously claimed nationalism was to blame for inflation, asserting that, quote, the rise, whether you call it nationalism or the rise of this belief that we have to focus on communities that have been devastated by globalization. We need to find ways of creating better jobs for Americans that in itself is inflationary. I mean, these people just make stuff up. I mean, they think we're dumb. But no one with any critical thinking skills is buying it. That's why only 11% is buying it. And I really would love to speak to the 11% that believe that the country is heading in the right direction and believe in globalism and believe that the way the policies that's being ran right now is actually working. I really would like to sit down and talk to these individuals and ask them, like, where do they get this from and why do they think this stuff is actually working? Because an overwhelming majority of the people know that we're heading in the wrong direction and this country is falling apart. But let me know what you think. Leave comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe. And check out democrepublics.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.